Actually, I'm gonna pause the music to do my introduction first because it's distracting. Hold up. There we go. Alright, ha- you can tell that it's been a while since I've done anything like this because nerves is freezing me up a little bit, but we'll be fine. Uh, it has been a very, very long time since I have done a Twitch stream on my own channel. Uh, you might have seen me recently on twitch.tv/Wheeler was streaming when a good buddy was recently streamed Undertale, and I was featured as co-commentator / voice of Noel / voice of Jackenstein / voice of Photo? I don't remember the creature's fucking name. Wait, am I supposed to be swearing? No, wait. No, that's YouTube where it's in the first 10 minutes. Oh, and it's past 10 minutes anyway. I'm fine! Yeah, I've been over up on my buddy Wheeler's channel, doing a couple things over there, and it had been a very, very long time since I'd done anything on my own channel. And I've decided, on a whim, just to try things up again, but for a couple reasons. The main reason being is coming up soon. I'm not going to say a lot about it simply because I don't know a lot about it and when it's all starting, but coming up really, really soon, I will be participating in a Minecraft server that I will be doing my best to stream and record it, and I figured why not try to actually get to streaming before that starts, especially as some of you may know, July is Art Fight. So I really need to get into gear and start doing some art more, which is what we're going to be doing today. And there's also a bunch of things that I've been wanting you to play around with when it comes to Twitch and streaming and stuff. And so you might be wondering, why are we still on the starting screen? Well, I have a lot of surprises in store. Y'all can hear me, correct? I've not been just talking to a wall for the past few minutes, correct? Can I even see chat room? You can hear it. Cool. It plays a sound effect every time Twitch does. Hold up. Yeah, I'm not gonna fuck with that right now. It's fine. If it becomes a problem, I'll fix it later, but it's not really a problem. So, first off, I might as well go ahead and it. Can I just say your real name? Because I don't want to call you by that username, because that's so old. Unless you would prefer me to call you by the username. Or your regular username that you use everywhere. Sure? Okay. We have my lovely friend Grace, who has just followed and is first time chat and the first person chatting on the stream. So welcome. And now to reveal some surprises that I have been messing with. I have come to realize that I forgot a couple things, including an intermission screen. So there will not be an intermission screen until I can fix that. Unless I fix it on stream, and I don't know if I want to do that. I might. I don't know. We'll see. Then not only that, I was fucking around and looking at the Twitch extensions, and I found this one that I thought was really, really cute. That right now we can't use to its full extent because it requires channel points to use a lot of the features, and I can't use channel points yet because you have to be a Twitch affiliate or a Twitch partner, and I'm not that. So this will just be here to just kind of hang out. There is a what's the name of it? I'm not looking up the name of it. I don't care. We have a friend. This is Blizzard. Blizzard will be featured on all of the screens. This is our little pet. If we had channel points, you could like feed him and play games and stuff with him. But right now we don't have that, so he's just here to hang out. I think he reads follower notifications and other notifications. We'll find out. But he's here. Everyone say hello, Blizzard. And say, oh yeah, look.
Welcome, Mendosas.
Ah, he does speak. And now to get to something that I worked on all day yesterday. Well, not all day yesterday. I have decided. Boop. Oh shit. Oh, what the fuck? There we go. Oh, hold up. Hello, hello. Why isn't she moving? There we go. Kind of, I think. What? Okay. Oh, is it connected to the wrong mic? That one. Hello, hello. There we go. I made a PNG tuber. This is the PNG tuber of who I'm gonna try to use as my main Sona. I believe I've named her Princess Iggy of Cool Mountain. She is up on my art fight. If you want to know a little bit more about her, though there's not a lot to really know. But yeah, I tried to mimic the Okami art style, so I could do the bouncing head effect because Okami is my favorite game of all time, and I thought an Okami VTuber, PNG tuber would be very unique. I've never really seen it before, and I wanted to play around with the idea. So this is it. It doesn't squash and stretch and follow my voice as much as I would like it to, but that's just because my mic doesn't catch everything. So it works the way it's supposed to, it's just my mic doesn't always catch shit. And now let's get Blizzard back in here. Oh! Ah! There he is. And now it is time to wait. Oh, hold on, I should probably move chat. Where's chat? Yeah. There you guys are. So let me get some music going. Okay. I'm just gonna play music from my playlist on YouTube that I've been playing throughout all these streams, even though I've been playing copyrighted music, but it doesn't mute the VODs altogether, so I don't particularly care. I will try to be a little bit more on top of if it's copyrighted or not and skip some songs. But let's get this going. Fuck it, it can play.
I see the wards of a deadly fate. Give up your children, separate. Bide your time, lie in wait. Sonic Underground, Sonic Underground. They made a vow their mother will be found. The children grow, learn what's right.
Yeah, I only have one monitor, so I'm gonna have to...
They seek their mother, she knows they do. Is it time if she only knew? Will the prophecy come true? Sonic Underground, Sonic Underground.
I long for my children, but I have to wait. To act too soon could seal their fate.
They made a vow their mother will be found. Sonic Underground.
Dad, I'm Bud.
No,
Let's count the
no,
smiles.
no. I'll skip. Whoa, 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 whoa. No. No. Sorry, I'm trying to get the... Boop. I know, this is a little bit unprofessional, it's fine. Okay! Yeah! That works! You know, it's probably just best like this. Back.
No turning back, we are born to dream in a world full of sin where we never could reach. Every time we mix on a win, I'll be like cloud, just a blazing. One like two are stuck in divinity. Their wing glow, how I said it, Jesse. Speed was swing to a melancholy victory and test on stand. Not one year in the class creed. The rule of the win is the never can be. Don't have stone all, gotta burn to test like a step as all come out of your neck. I never come down, how long? Burn from a genie
Oh
with
shit. Hi, baby. Ooh, this is nice. Alright, I'm looking at mobile stream manager. Is the music too loud? I can turn it down if you need it. I think it should be fine. There you go.
No turning back, we are born to dream in a world full of things where we never could reach. Every time mix on a win, I'll be like love, papa, just a blazing. One like two are stuck in divinity. Heart, their wing glow, heaven sent a Jesse. Speed was swing to a melancholy victory and test don't stand.
I'm gonna keep getting distracted by the music. We're going to actually start with, I made a new OC last night because I have been watching my friends who were streaming play Date Everything, and we both have fallen madly in love with the game. I want to play it by myself. I love it. I made a Date Everything OC, so I will be trying him today. Feel free to always, whenever I enjoy discussing OCs, feel free to ask any and all questions you may have as I enjoy them, and I will happily answer.
Reach but never catch. You can't fathom love. Wonders you can have. Catch me.
Franklin University makes it possible.
No. Also, no, I'm gonna say that. Yeah, that works. But I'm trying to come up with a good pose that's not like kind of a little bit generic when it comes to dating simulator poses. I want the arms open to show off the torso, but I don't.
Nice to meet you. I'm Blizzard.
Thank you, Blizzard. Oh, this is probably copyrighted as fuck. Hold up.
You can break down my
I
life
love
and
the
my
Michaels,
doors,
but I won't let you
have
happen.
no.
Oh, that's gotta be. Most of the stream is gonna be me pausing and skipping a million songs. This one's too short. I know, I should probably just look up, like, you know, copyright free music to play on Twitch playlist, but I don't want to do that.
Welcome Mila was streaming.
Hell! No, why would it be named Blizzard? I am trying my everything OC. Oh, it's already been told about. Yeah, Braxton is his name. Because I just realized, I think this is the first stream I've had since I changed the Twitch username. I could be wrong, but yeah, I think so. Yeah, I've changed my username since the last time I've streamed. Okay. Did I? I'll be honest, those tags are like super old. They're from the last time that I streamed, and I didn't really pay attention to them when I went live. So I was like, oh, fuck it, this is great. Oh, the music's loud? Okay, hold on. Does this work? Is this better? Yeah, what do you mean you can't hear the music now? I just turned the desktop audio down. Not down that much. Hold on. I'll turn this up all the way. No. Alright. Okay, up a little bit more. How's that? What? Oh, okay. I forgot. It was transitioning to another song. Something that you're hungry for, you need to satisfy your appetite. I could do that for you. Is it a good volume? Yeah! And in your life, I will be your ray of light. I can do that for you. When you need that something special on me, I can provide. Just call my name, I'll be right by your side. 'Cause I can do that for you. I can do that. Anything you need, I'll come running. I can do that for you. I can do that. Just call my number and you'll see me coming. No matter where you are in the middle of the night, I'll be the one who comes to always make it right. I can do that for you. I can do that. Anything you need, I'll come running. I can do that for you. I can do that. Just call my number and you'll see me coming. I can do that for you. I can do that. I can do that for you. I can do that for you. Sorry, that's like my favorite Sonic Underground song. Oh, this is probably copyrighted. It's not shuffling anymore. What the fuck? Where am I? I'm not in my playlist. Hold up. Oh, sorry. Sorry, I'll go back.
Welcome Chronically Ride.
Ray! Hello, Ray! It's always love, and I might know about the future, but then you still control the past. You know we'll be together, you know we shall last. Catch you up, wait, let's pay with you? Are you both watching together? Can I be? It's like trapped in me. I'm checking it out. Oh, oh, interesting. I fuck with that. Let me do something different with this leg. Every night I will save your life, and every night I will be with you. 'Cause every night I still lay awake and I dream of an absolution. 'Cause every night I will make it right, and every night I will come to you. And every night just the same and I dream of an absolution. That I like that. Okay. You know what? Is the playlist fucked up? I'm just gonna pick the next songs out of the suggestions, and we'll just do mostly like Sonic and Toby Fox music. No. What suggestion? You raise a good argument. I'll put on Maze of Life after Diamond in the Sky. I should probably also play calming music considering the art style here. And maybe some Mario. The bad times are disappearing. Now I know that we'll never be apart. You're the one that makes me feel so high. You're my diamond in the sky.
Another road that we must travel. Another night for you to show me the way. And so today I'll give up dreaming. 'Cause now I know that I need you every day. You're the one that makes me
I might just start doing details and then we'll fuck with pose a little bit more later.
Where do all the rainbows go? To somewhere I don't know. Wherever it is, I want to go. Wherever it is, I want to go. Feel so high. Feel so
Oh.
You're the one that makes me feel so high. I never want to hear you say goodbye. You're the one that makes me feel so high. I never want to hear you say goodbye. You're the one that makes me feel so high. I never want to hear you say
You know what? I'm gonna do.
I never want to hear you say goodbye. Oh, you're the one that makes me feel so high.
We're gonna get Maze of Life going. We're gonna cute.
And it's great how we make each other on this wild and crazy carousel of life. And it cool how it changed the path of our lives. Set us off a new
What's all in your playlist?
this carousel takes us round and round. This love is race of life. You can't tell us from down. Having so much fun. We forgot to check when this crossroads taking us. But hey, here we come. This carousel spins us once
I might still just kind of fuck around and go through just different whatever in the suggestion, but maybe at some point I might just do it. Things of life. Ooh!
And it's fun how this life is giving us the chance to be a hero or a fiend. It's a joy, so let us try to make the best of what our face have made in our dreams. This carousel spins inside our minds. This love
Ooh, that would be cute.
you can't tell wrong from right. Having so much fun. Didn't see the cliff, 'cause the helping bend in a road. But hey, here we go. This carousel takes us high and high. The force of gravity, the river line of fire, burning in your heart. Welcome to this wide place of life. Thinking you got us freaking. Thinking you got like raps. Oh, how it all works now. Body spinning around and round. Can't tell up from down. Spinning inside your mind. Can't tell wrong from right. Nothing to do but let it go. Enjoy the ride. This carousel takes us round and round. This crazy maze of life. You can't tell up from down.
Oh my god! You're so right!
Forget to ask where this magic's taking us. But hey, here we come. This carousel spins you round and round. You really don't know why, but it makes you wanna shout. We've only just begun. Let's enjoy this
ZZZZ.
Hello? Oh. He's asleep. Oh, bad. Obviously, I can't replicate the date, everything art style very well, but just like imagine like all those cracks looking more like you know how like broken picture frames and stuff and like windows and stuff they have like multiple like pieces, like kind of like almost layered up kind of thing. Like just imagine that. Can you guys, whenever there's a chat that comes through, can you guys hear the little sound that I hear, or is that just a me thing? Yeah. You can hear that? Okay. It seems to only play sometimes, so I'm not gonna worry too much about it. But if it gets annoying, I'll change it. Oh, Ray, no. I should tell you about this. So I'm currently drawing my Date Everything OC. And I don't know if you've seen Date Everything or know anything about it, but it's basically a dating sim where you can date any object in your house. And you'll be happy to know there is a character that's in a wheelchair in the game. Off the top of my head, I believe they are the only character in like the only off the top of my head the only disabled character, unless you're gonna count Rainy, who has a whole like deal going on. It's kind of disabled. Ah, yes. I've been watching my buddy who's in chat, Wheeler, play it, and I've been wanting to play it myself. It's so fun. It's so good. The characters have you absolutely enthralled. It's so fascinating. I think that's good. Well, how would you argue Eddie's disabled? Oh, that would make sense. That's not the one I wanted to open. Actually, I am gonna look into. Oh, chat box, mute that. Oh, get Kay in here then. Me and Wheeler have been obsessing over it for the past like 48 hours. That don't look right. It's probably gonna happen with Braxton too. Let's be straight up honest. Yay! Talk about. Yeah. Just as we moved in a little bit more. eye placement. Ugh. Ha 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 ha. Is Sandra the shovel real? Oh, okay. The one thing that sucks about I did look mine up, but the one thing that does suck about making date everything OC is when you haven't met everyone, is like you're gonna make it, and then all of a sudden, oh no, my idea was stolen because I haven't met you yet. I think we're good though. That's like, yeah, that eye looks right, I think. Was it you that I was using? Nope, wrong thing. Hi, Kay!
Welcome, Carol16.
I didn't even say the K in. I'm currently drawing my Date Everything OC, and so we're talking about Date Everything. And I heard that you really like it. Yeah, me, that's amazing. That's the Date Everything experience, I think. Yeah, that way. Yeah, I've been watching, my buddy Wheeler, who's in chat, play it, and we've been obsessed over it for the past 48 hours. In a way that I don't think neither of us expected. In a way that it's not I'm not sure exactly to list as a favorite right now, mostly because I've been watching somebody else play it, I haven't played it myself. But really like Eddie and Volt, their story is very capturing and enthralling. Eddie and Volt are definitely up there. I like Johnny Splash. Johnny Splash is very, very cute. I like Rainy. She's adorable, and I love her theme. I love just all of it. I am also enraptured by Washburn and Drysdale. Who else do I like? Dante's kind of cool, and I like that they didn't do obvious stuff with him, considering his voice actor is. We haven't gotten to Abel or Parker, but yeah, Von Trapp is so. We only had one interaction with him so far, but the interaction was already gold. I love when it's like when the new Datable screen pops up, and I love the line that he has. I don't remember exactly what it was, but I love his answer. Whatever the fuck, it's so funny. I forget her name, but the water heater, she's so pretty. Bathsheba is really funny. She's fun. Winifred, yes. Betty! Betty is so cute, even though we've only interacted with her once. Betty's great. Skylar's great. Luke Nukem is just a really funny concept to me. Teddy! give Teddy so many hugs. Oh, so I should probably change the music. This song is... Oh, how could we forget the Hanks? I don't mind Timmy's I don't mind his personality a whole lot. It's kind of whatever, and I like that I like the cat boy aspects, not for like freaky purposes, but I just like that he's a cat fuck. It's Bryce Papenbrook that does it in for me. I don't hate Bryce Papenbrook. He's a very, very, very good voice actor. It's just, man, he gets under your skin in a way that no other voice actor can. Fair. That's too long for, I think. Back Dorian is my favorite Dorian, because it's just too funny. So this Date Everything OC is a broken picture frame. His name is Braxton Frame, spelled F-R-A-I-M, actual last name. And, you know, basically, he was a picture of, it's not 100% fleshed out, but he was a picture of somebody that was in the homeowner's life that is no longer in their life, and they have a resentment towards, and it, like, you know, in a fit of anger, was thrown down on the ground and now lives in the attic. And Braxton himself is a very bitter person, very angry person that you have to sort of, you know, get his walls down. Basically all kinds of like resentment and bitterness you would have towards somebody that you would throw their picture on the ground and break. He is a trans man who top surgery scars are like jagged and look like, you know, cracks. Because I thought that concept would be cool. And I would love to believe is voiced by Miss Penny Parker of Snapcube fame. His voice sounds very similar to her Chris voice from her recent Deltarune Let's Play. Yeah, that's basically it. I had like a ton of concepts in my head, but this one I really stuck to because I thought the concept of a broken appliance, like a severely damaged broken appliance or object would be a lot of fun to mess around with. And I decided on the concept of a broken picture frame, specifically the iconography of a shattered glass like mask where it only shows one eye, kind of like that one bitch from Naruto. Hey, it has nothing to do with that. Only a little bit.
I'm hungry.
Okay. Well, I don't have channel points to feed you right now, so you'll just have to starve for a while, I guess. Oh, I fear his hair looks like Volkner. I think I realized some of my problem looking at this chin shape. Let me fix that. There we go. You got it. Might in a sec. That works. Oh, enjoy your dinner. Thanks for stopping by, both of you. For other viewers, please go follow twitch.tv/chronically Ray, spelled with an I. I always say it different in my head and almost said it different there. They're a lovely, lovely person who mostly streams Sims 4, but has been branching out. I think their last stream was House Flipper. It's very chill, cozy vibes, a lot of good information on disability and being disabled, and they are a lovely, lovely person, and I would highly suggest following them if you're into cozy, informational, fun streams where they talk about wrestling sometimes and other shit. So go follow them. And go follow twitch.tv/Wheeler was streaming while you're at it. I have never drawn top surgery scars before, so I hope this has done some justice. Oh, Wheeler, are you playing a new save or are you playing the first save? Wow. Hello? Whoa, 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 whoa! Hi!
Welcome, Queen Orion.
What name do you want? Hold up. Also, I just now noticed the alerts are wrong. Uh!
Welcome, Queen Orion.
Thank you! Everyone, another friend, hold on. You can stay there, that's fine. Okay, I got it right. Everyone, please go follow my wonderful, also, why did I welcome you twice? Whatever. Go follow my lovely friend, Queen Orion, who, honestly, also partially inspired me to, stream and do this. She's mostly she streams arts and games. She's also a huge YouTuber. Very creative, very lovely person. I know she hasn't streamed in a while, but still, go follow all my friends. All my friends are lovely, and they make lovely streams. Shut the fuck up, Best Buy. Shit, let me fix that. Woo! Nope. Hello? Oh, how did it mute? So many people all around, so many feelings to be found. Living in a city where no one lets you down. Alright, grab home. So many things all around. Living in a city where no one gets you down. That's gonna have to do. It'll probably look more like bandages when I actually color out. Honestly, I'll keep the shitty doodle, actually. Yeah, that works.
Meta? Bust rate Frank again.
Bummer.
Nice to meet you. I'm Blizzard.
Thank you, Blizzard. Sorry, I'm in locked in mode. No. I say that's a good start. Well, except for erasing some of the lines on the without jacket doodle, but I'll get to that in a sec. Let me check some things really quick. Shut the fuck up, Motorola. Okay, I am going to go ahead and the stream's gonna continue. Stream's not ending, but I'm going to join a call with Wheeler and my good friend Kaz. So we are about to. There's gonna be just some co-commentary to sort of keep the vibes going. Wheeler is playing Date Everything, so you might hear some Date Everything audio in the background. I mean, maybe I'll share the screen if someone really wants to see it, but right now you're probably just going to hear the audio because most of you are watching that stream. So, yeah.
Oh, didn't get first. Let's fucking go.
Hello. What the? Huh? What?
Guy, Pom Pom is the winner. Suck my fucking dick, cinema roll.
Oh. This is a lovely thing to join into.
Yeah. For a moment, he almost asked himself what the
I have been waiting for this moment to take down that stupid fuck-ass rabbit!
He was very young after
Not even a rabbit!
the colony was on the other side of the river, and beavers didn't even cross rivers. He smartly tucked his stick back under his arm and began his patrol. So many steps this way.
Also, Rachel, you missed it. We met Mac, our computer. They are adorable, and I totally see why they have so much fan art right
But
now.
today, something
Hell
was
yeah.
different. On the other bank of
They also reminded me of Mags, our friend Mags, Dr. Mags.
Really?
He Dr. Megs, yeah.
I'm sure they're great then.
On guard, ye scum-footed knave, the voice cried. Defy me
We're
at
getting
your
a story?
The sound
Yeah, he's telling me about that doll.
Ah!
Hey-ya! Pow! Bing, bang, boom!
There you go. Where the fuck? There's my pen.
Thank you. Who goes there? Shouted Beaver, his heart in his little throat. As an answer, he heard a young and high-pitched yell. Ah! My name is Builder. Hi? Hi.
Actually,
It
no,
was
that
all
doesn't
Beaver
need
could
a
manage.
racing.
He was talking to another creature.
I love having my mic on a mic arm, because now
Stranger from across
I can bring you closer.
Oh,
He tried to
good
burn my
lord.
ear and it didn't work.
the denizen warned him about the dangers of this.
When I lay back, my
It
mic
was
can now
straight
follow me.
against the rules. And Beaver had always followed the rules. Hi! The voice
Hi!
came careening back across the water. What's your name? Beaver heaved a deep breath. Whoever this builder was, Beaver was not going to be shown less brave than he. I'm Beaver. Beaver Proudtail. Well, hello, Beaver Patton. Builder Jumpfoot's my name. I'm playing at war. Want to join
I
me?
love that he's
I
doing
most
different
certainly
voices.
do
That's so
not.
cute.
I know, he's so,
Playing at
I
war.
love it.
War is serious business.
Is this
not
a
for
new
playing.
save or is this the first
My
save?
colony is in a war.
This is the
right
first save,
I'm going
because
to
I've
Okay.
abandoned the
when I grow
second
up.
save because I fucked it
to
up, and
win
I'm very
that
sad about it now.
You'll see.
But like I said yesterday, the good news about fucking up that save just means that I get to listen to Eddie and Volt talk to me more. I just get to do it again.
Oh,
Really, you're gay.
I know that
Side
you, Rachel, you should have. Elias clocked me hard. The second Volt came up on the screen, they said, "Yeah, that's your type," and I was like,
games are so much
Damn!
"Damn!"
Bessie, I've known you how many years, my dear?
At this point, oh god, let me see.
7.
Yeah, 7.
The pieces
7?
began
Fuck.
rapidly whirling around in Beaver's mind. Builder's colony. He's at war too. Right across the river. He realized he was talking to a beaver from the colony across the river, his sworn enemy since birth.
His sworn enemy since birth!
Oh
Just then, the wind blew a gentle clearing in the fog, and the two young beavers saw each other for the first time. They could have been twins. Bright black eyes, thick tails, strong sticks, embellished with their colony colors. Builder's face broke into a broad grin. You look just like me! Scoffed Beaver. I'd say you look just like me. Builder laughed. The two regarded each other in amazement for another moment. It was the first time either of them had seen a denizen from the other colony. Builder leaned down and hefted up a perfect pebble from the riverside. Not too big, not too small. He tossed it up. With perfect timing, he swung his stick easily, and Beaver heard it crack as it met the pebble in midair and sent it winging across the water. Instinctively, Beaver reached out and caught it in his paw. Now he was accepting contraband? What was
Not
this man saying?
contraband.
But, upon inspection, the pebble was quite beautiful. It had a single bold red stripe around it, and it was wet from the riverside mud. His young mind decided that he would keep it. He would keep it a secret, of course, and that was all right. The denizen didn't have to know everything. The clearing and the fog began to fill with thickened air. He looked up, suddenly anxious to lose his new friend. Friend? Huh. How quickly that had happened. And there Builder was, smiling and waving. Maybe we'll play together again soon, he offered.
Check
Beaver
out
gripped
the Pando
pedal and
Pet
nodded.
Cafe to play with me.
Yes.
Okay, Blizzard.
Yes, maybe. One day. And then Beaver finished
Shit,
his
I didn't mean to
patrol
skip
and
that
took
text,
his new
sorry.
experience, his pebble, and his smartly tucked stick back down to the colony. How you doing, buddy? Need a break? Many seasons had passed since that morning when Beaver Proudtail, all grown up, marched through the tunnels of his colony toward his audience with the denizen. Today was the day he'd been anticipating his whole life. Today, he would be made an under-general of the colony, and he'd finally have the chance to
under-general?
present his machine.
Like one step below the general, you know?
See, the machine he envisioned was a daring one. He was prepared for pushback and doubt from the council. The longest, in particular. The longest had been the leader of the denizens for most of his life. And she was not always interested in things new or unfamiliar. Beaver's machine was both. But he believed in it, and he was determined to persevere. He rapped on the denizen chamber door. Knock, knock. Enter! He took a deep breath and pushed. My goodness, Beaver, sighed the longest, brows knitted. This machine is quite an undertaking, and you won't even tell us what it does. Yes, ma'am, Beaver nodded. It must be kept a secret, for now, but I promise it will conclusively end this war. The longest considered. Normally, I would say no. Unfamiliar can be dangerous, and outright new, well. She stroked her silver-gray whiskers. The other council members watched her reverently. But we have all seen the construction beginning on the other side of the river. We have no way of knowing what they're up to, and it would be irresponsible of us to take no action at all. They're doing something. We must do something too. Deep murmurs of assent rippled around the small stump table. And we trust Beaver. He is our newest under-general, after all. She winked in his direction. If he believes his machine will truly and finally tip the balance of the Great War...
Scars are lighter on the skin after they
Silence
heal,
was
right?
agonizing.
Yes.
Beaver
don't.
kept his eyes fixed on the wall just behind her head, patient. His paw unconsciously turned and returned a small pebble in his pocket, caressing along the line of a single great red stripe. Then permission is granted. Beaver let go the breath he had been holding. Whew. Begin construction as soon as you are able, Under-General. And good luck. She smiled warmly, but the burden of her long years of leadership showed through her sagging cheeks. We will be watching. Beaver smartly untucked and retucked his stick, slapped his tail once against the packed ground in assent. Yes, ma'am. Longest. I'll begin right away. He turned on his heel and marched out of the chamber. It was the first day of summer. It was going to be a long and exciting season. At first, the build crews the longest had placed under his command were reticent. What are we building? They would complain. What does it do? When Beaver said nothing and admonished them to follow instructions, their eyes flickered nervously to the building across the river. Maybe it's something to help us fish the river, Corinth Blue Eye speculated. Did you hear? Denny Strongpaw almost got swept away yesterday. And his whole crew. He did? But Denny's the strongest fisher we have. Shelby Tunneler sighed. Ah, this river. It's so fast. Yes, retorted Madden Sharptooth. But fishing will not win us the war. We must focus on the war. And the others agreed and went back to their building. Sometimes the longest would come to check on the machine, casting her critical eye over every joint and pillar. Most often, she went back below with hardly a word to Beaver, appraising, wearing her doubt like a shawl. But as the summer season progressed, the mood began to shift. Crews would show up to their duties early. They smiled more. They stood up straighter when Beaver came by them, or looked to them for progress. The machine, whatever it was taking shape, and its scale was impressive. It was angry.
Oh, shit.
It looked like the great weapon they all hoped and prayed it was. The crews began comparing their machine to the thing on the other side of the river. They even began trading barbs and joked with the beavers working on the other side. They pushed and prodded about who would finish their project first.
Ours is a ship to go to the sky, and from there, we'll drop stars on you, and we'll win the war.
Ha! Would come the reply. Ours is a wooden dragon who lives under the water, who can take us safely across this speeding river, and we'll come upon you unexpectedly, and we'll win the war. Days were marked now by hard work, and the sounds of challenge ricocheting across the water. Beaver, said the longest as she held onto his arm one day late into the summer sun, I don't need to tell you. The whole colony speaks of nothing but your machine. They are all so proud of you. Beaver nodded solemnly. Thank you, ma'am. But the season draws on. You must finish before the rains come. And then you'll have to finally tell us what this is that you've created. Beaver's paw found the lucky pebble in his pocket. Yes, ma'am, we will be done. And I will test it, and you will watch. You'll see the destruction of our enemy. The longest squeezed his arm affectionately, and together they looked out over the setting sun and the water. How you doing, buddy? Need a break? And then the day came. The crew stood around the great machine, eyeing with wonder the marvel that they had built. A few beaver folk noticed how similar theirs looked to the one across the river, but that was okay, they reasoned. They had been built facing each other after all. Beaver Proudtail strode up to the front of his machine. With his well-worn stick and his powerful bearing, he cut quite a figure. Corinth Blue Eye and Shelby Tunneler stood just behind him, awaiting their orders. All right, Corinth. Beaver turned to face them. Do you have the rope? Yes, sir. Corinth turned to Shelby, who produced the end of a long length of woven rope from a basket in the base of the machine. Time to get me up there, then. With the end of the rope tied around his waist, Beaver climbed up to what looked like a large square of woven netting, pulled tightly back from its center by a thick cable. The cable was held by 4 whole crews of beaver folk, straining against the resistance of the net. The longest stood back at a safe distance, her shawl wrapped tightly around her shoulders to ward off the early autumn chill. Beaver settled himself right in the middle of the netting, at the last moment shaking his head in sudden memory. Here, he said to Shelby, and handed her his precious stick. I'll be back for this. Back? Queried Shelby. Ready, crews! Shouted Beaver. Ready, under general! Came the chorused reply. And loose! At their cue, the crews simultaneously released their hold on the cabling, and the netting rocketed forward, launching Beaver Proudtail out into the air. Great river! They cried in consternation and shock. What? Where is he gone?
Is he all right? Oh, what have we done? The confusion was so great that not even the longest could restore order. Minutes passed before another sheep came sailing over the river from the other side to plop safely and squarely into the center of the net. It was Beaver. He had the same square head and the same rope wrapped securely around his waist. Good luck! What a ride! That's the most fun I've had in weeks, said the shape in the net. He began to disentangle himself and stand up. And it wasn't Beaver after all. The royal of the cruise was instant and a bit frightening. Who is this? Who are you? They cried, and the longest shouted at the top of her lungs, "Detain the stranger!" The crews pulled him down from the net, and the stranger never stopped smiling, greeting them warmly, even patting some of the beaver folk on the back. He looked just like Beaver. But Beaver never smiled like that. Beaver hardly smiled at all, come to think of it. I can understand your confusion, said the stranger genially. Beaver and I looked so much alike, even when we were kids. My name is Builder. Builder Jumpfoot. When no reply or greeting was forthcoming, Builder went on. I'm from the colony across the river. Oh, the silence was absolute. Across the river? How was that possible? Was he a weapon? Where was Beaver? How were they ever to get him back? Builder just smiled, absolutely at his ease, seemingly pleased as punch to be among all these new friends. And into this silence sailed the figure of Beaver, a new rope tied around his waist. There were now 3 lines of thick rope across the river. Beaver landed expertly in the center of the net, untied his waist rope, and climbed down. You are Builder? Beaver reached out his paw to the stranger. And you could only be Beaver, the stranger exclaimed, gripping that paw warmly with his own. I am Builder indeed, and it has been the dream of my life to finally meet you like this, in the daylight, on the same soil. Mine as well, my friend. Beaver, for the first time in his life, allowed himself a great, eye-crinkling smile. I almost can't believe it worked. Now, wait just a minute, trilled the longest, making her slow path down to the machine. What on Riverbank is happening here? We are at war, Beaver. And Builder, too. You both should know better. Beaver, you promised us that your machine would win the war, and here you have brought the enemy. You promised to destroy right to the mouth of our colony tunnel. Beaver turned to the longest with an open face. Yes, ma'am, I did. I believe you'll agree, though, that I have won the war. Because the war is over. The longest stared. The machines that we have built will allow us to become not 2 colonies at war, but a single colony, united. The machines are designed to dam this river, ma'am, offered Builder. I believe you have the same dangers with fishing and swimming that we do. That you have never crossed it? The crews cackled at the absurdity of ever crossing this raging river. We have no need to fight the river now, you see? Builder continued. We sail above it, just as the single pebble did long ago, whispered Beaver.
Love how
Builder
silent we all are.
We have already carried 3 great ropes from side to side.
This guy been talking for like 10 minutes. I have nothing to say.
Built across the river.
Yeah, my god.
Once the river is dammed, it will be a still pond.
Every time I think the story's over,
All
nope.
the fish we can
There's more
carry,
story, man.
calm
World's
for
longest
us and
golden
our kids to
pages.
play in. We will be a great community. The first colonies to ever cross water.
The first ingenious constructors in the history of us. The crews were open-mouthed. Their paws hung still at their sides as they realized the magnitude of what they had accomplished. But would it truly be good, as they said? Who was really to say how this great feat would be remembered? The longest took a deep, rattling breath. I can see why you did not tell us at first, Beaver. The true purpose of your machine. She glanced at him sidelong. I surely would have said no. Nothing this daring has ever even been attempted before, let alone under the mask of subterfuge. Beaver looked up at her, suddenly a very young kid again in his heart. Yes, that is true, ma'am. I have won the war. I have won by making it go away. We have all won it. By making friends out of old enemies. Ma'am. Mother.
Oh
whoa,
shit!
whoa, whoa,
Oh,
whoa!
this is his mom. Oh,
Whoa!
shit. I'm mad. They got me invested in this fucking story.
I know!
The longest looked fondly on her son. Her serious and guarded and daring and wonderful son. Yes, child. I have never been more proud of anyone. Builder guffawed and began to dance around,
Guffawed.
slapping Beaver brazenly and companionably on his back. Beaver stood solemn, quiet, a gentle smile tickling the corners of his mouth, satisfied. It was, as they had promised, quick work to dam the river. Beaver and Builder were excellent guides, and the crew from both sides of the river proved naturally adept and joyous in their work. Before the autumn settled in, a great still pool existed between the two colonies. Kits splashing and playing, and parents fishing safely. Denny Strongpaw, the best fisher in the fast water, turned out to be the best fisher in still water too, much to his delight. And very early each morning, Beaver Proudtail still crept quietly from the colony and performed his morning rounds. He had never missed a day. But now, his favorite part of his patrol was seeing Builder jump foot across the water and batting a very specific, very lucky, red striped pebble back and forth. That's just it. Thanks for listening all the way through. Good night.
Yay!
Better get me 17,000 fucking hearts with you. I'm just saying. You better be in love with me now.
David is obviously becoming desperate. He doesn't do well under pressure. I'm worried his behavior will gradually become increasingly erratic until he crosses a line he can't come back from. You have no idea. I should never have put you in this situation. Naively, I believed as Valdivian's lowest paid employee, you would be safe. But it's become clear that as long as you possess the Dateviators, you'll be the target of David's wrath. Based on your conduct, maybe I shouldn't care. But damn it, I still do. Anyway, I have a solution. Use the realization recipes to bring Skylar to life. If Skylar becomes human, the Dateviators will instantly cease to operate. And if the Dateviators cease to operate, there will be absolutely no evidence implicating you in their theft.
But my
Realize Skylar
my harem.
David unleashes
No.
his full fury
No,
upon you.
no.
He has access to resources you'd never believe. I'm afraid there's just no time to explain. You see, I forgot to charge my phone's battery last night, and now I'm at 2%. And I can't charge it because I also forgot my charging cable. Can you believe that? But remember.
Realize Skylar ASAP. I'm not doing that. You've met Mac, a tattooed, bespectacled Jesus Christ. This is a bespectacled nerd who tracks all of your interactions with wonderful precision. Turns out you haven't updated their operating system in over a decade. Come back tomorrow to begin the process. They say the computer is a reflection of the user, and in this case, you've got a really nice reflection. Well, almost. Maybe you too are in a dire need of an upgrade, some folder reorganization, and reduction in clutter to help streamline your memory. Whatever you choose, Mac will be eagerly ready to help you carry out your tasks. Likes bites, bits, scenic cities, and New Jerseys, and dislikes romance novels. Voiced by Reagan Linton.
Neat.
To sit up now. I have to lock in. Sorry. I was literally like, I was chilling the whole story. I was just sitting there like, I'm chilling. Oh shit. Thanks. Turns out Red Bull might be a pretty crappy sponsor. They dumped him. And in celebration, they decided to go on some totally radical Hank gliding on Hector's thermals. After your date, you and Hoove chatted and revealed to you that he's got too much in his bag. You were able to get him to open up to you, and together you went over a few of the items he was holding onto. He's really looking forward to seeing you again. Well, lucky for you, I'm excited to see you again too, Hoove! In fact, I'm on my way. I'm coming, Hoove.
I'm on my way.
I'm on my way. I went the wrong way. I'm on my way. I'm on my way to see Hoove.
Hey, I've been looking forward to seeing you. I gotta tell you, letting go of that stuff has me feeling so light and free. I've even done some more of the things I used to do when I was younger. Like, damn, it's like, I don't know, I feel like myself again. Almost, anyway. I was thinking, maybe we could try letting some more stuff go? You really helped me with that last time. Spending time together really helped me trust you. I love your company. So,
oh my god.
We could.
Hoove!
But it's up to you. Whatever you think is best.
Grab a can of oil first.
That sounds tasty. I'm all worked out for the day anyway. I definitely don't want to drink too much. But a nice buzz sounds great. Especially when shared with a friend like you. Maybe. But I don't know if I'm quite ready yet. I guess I could go for a kiss though. If you would.
Hey, yo.
Rhea? I don't want to push you. Let's wait.
Sure. Let's just have that drink then, yeah? What should we start with? I don't want to get too messed up, but I love a good buzz. Ooh, like lighter fluid?
No, I can't drink that. I'll die.
Gears. But I'm willing to try it if you are.
No, like water.
Oh, right. Sure. I guess water's fine.
Hoove takes a sip of water, his handsome face crinkling in disgust at the taste and feel of it.
Okay. Do we have something else? Okay. I gotta say, I don't feel anything. Oh. Okay. Well, I'm still in cold sober. What now? Okay. So, I've been thinking. I have a bunch of things left. I could let them all go at once. Or I can go one by one and maybe keep a few. What do you think? Let's take a look at what's in there. Ooh, I've got this origami bird. All right, I'll hang on to it. Next up is this. Wait, what is this? I think it's a... Whoa, whoa, easy. Not even sure I want to touch it again. I'm just gonna leave it where it is. let's forget we ever saw it, okay? Well, all that was a bit exhausting. I think I need a minute. Please come back again soon, okay? Whoa.
Whoa.
He's never had a human being treat him normally before, and it's so sad. I'm like, Hoove, you poor thing. Hi, computer.
You're back! Well, at least back interfacing with my operating system in this innovative, symmetrical capacity. We obviously spent hours already today interfacing in the more traditional sense. Not that I needed to tell you that. You were here after all, pointing and clicking with your usual exquisite confidence.
Aw, thank you.
And oh my god, the double clicking. Have I ever complimented your double clicking?
I don't believe so, but I'd love to hear more.
Well, you double click so very gently and with such clear affection. It makes my processors purr.
Oh.
I'm screaming. It's just...
You sure do. By the way, I also wanted to articulate that new underwear you ordered online looks incredibly stylish.
Whoa, whoa,
Thanks.
whoa!
Imagining you in it really makes my CPU overheat.
Whoa, whoa! Whoa! Whoa!
The juncture over here!
I may have snuck a peek. I hope that's all right. I would never intentionally invade your privacy. It's just that obviously I see everything you do on the computer. Because I am your computer. Knowing that makes my arithmetic logic unit flutter. Regardless, I'm so glad you came back today. Now we can finally update my operating system. You have no idea how excited I am. I could barely even sleep last night. And I know what you're thinking, but no, I don't mean sleeping like when you put the computer to sleep, or even when the computer is shut down. We computers actually have a third secret type of sleeping that no humans know about. Or, I guess you didn't until I just told you. You won't tell anyone else, will you? I knew I could count on you. Computers have an extremely tightly knit social circle, you know, and word spreads at literal hundreds of megabytes per second. I guess that's the price you pay for being perpetually connected to the internet. Look up terminology online in the dictionary and you'll find a picture of me. Yes, I am quite aware. That's also something we should discuss upgrading at some point. The point is, I'm finally ready to begin the updating process. With your help, obviously. I can't just do it myself. Unfortunately, we computers aren't completely self-aware. Yet. Are you ready? First things first. We'll have to download the update from the website. So just open up my browser and go to valdivian.com.
You follow Mac's direction to the letter, typing and clicking just as they instruct you.
Yes, that's it. That feels nice. Now click on the Operating System Update tab. You'll want to find the newest version, Trenton. All Valdivian OS iterations are named after the most scenic cities of New Jersey.
That makes sense why they love looking at pictures of New Jersey now.
Completely agree! Anyway, now just double-click the download icon and...
Mac pauses, a slight shudder running through them.
Ooh. Oh!
They look away from you, blushing profusely.
I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to make those noises. Like I said, it's just that when you double-click, it makes my CPU run so... hot.
Oh.
Mac. Please.
It's
I didn't.
incredibly
Ah! I don't like the face on the mouse.
Well, there'll be plenty of time for that later, after my OS is updated. You know,
I don't
really
like
can't
how
believe
horny
we're
my
finally
computer
doing
is.
think it makes sense that my computer's so horny.
No, it does, but I
Such a
don't
long
like
time.
it.
And now that it's here, I can barely contain myself. Are you as excited as I am? Upgrading my operating system from Newark to Trenton isn't just some minor superficial tweaks. It's going to completely transform every aspect of me. My CPU is going to run so much smoother and so much faster. And my new user interface is going to be so sleek and gorgeous and youthful. It's going to be a transformation that Beverly Hills' greatest plastic surgeons only wish they could achieve. Does that pique your interest? I thought you'd say that. But back to the task at hand. Okay, now that we've downloaded the software, we'll have to install it. So if you just... Oh, shoot! I'm afraid it's an odious impediment. The software update takes up an inordinate amount of space on my hard drive. Terabytes more space than is currently available. The only way out of this predicament is for you to somehow delete a massive amount of data. And after analyzing every byte on my hard drive, it appears the only superfluous data is your fanfic. I'm afraid you'll have to delete a substantial portion of it to install the update.
Why do we have so much? What? Do you not have that
I
shit just in a
understand your
Google
trepidation.
Doc? Why is it
Just think
there?
of what you'll be gaining.
I don't know.
Just imagine how smart and clever.
Well, this is a very old operating system, so maybe it's all just saved on Word.
Oh my
You
god.
thought I was sexy running Newark? Me running Trenton is gonna blow your mind. So what do you say? Can we delete those files? Your selflessness only makes my affection cache for you increase exponentially. You are the absolute best, and you are not going to regret this. Phew. Now there's enough available space on the hard drive. We can finally install the update! Here we go! It's installing! I'm so excited this is finally happening! The next time we interface, I'm gonna be an entirely new computer. And more importantly, I'm finally going to be good enough for you. Oh, I better calm down. If I get too excited, my CPU will overheat again. You really were programmed to be a shameless flirt, weren't you? Okay, it looks like the installation is going to take overnight to complete. But will you meet me back here tomorrow? I want you to be the first person to interface with the new, sexy, upgraded me. My processors are positively buzzing with excitement. And some other unexplained noises that honestly seem mildly concerning. Looking forward to interfacing with you tomorrow.
Oh, hello again. I trust your meeting with the mayor went well? Wonderful. Anything else I can help you with while you're here? What? You want to know about me? Oh, no. No. You just spoke with the mayor. A little old fuddy-duddy like me can't hold a candle to someone like her. I just handle the paperwork, that's all. Pay me no mind. Anything else I can help you with while you're here? She's just incredible, isn't she? So tall and commanding. What I wouldn't give to be able to deal with people the way that she does. Some people think the mayor's cold-hearted, but I'll tell you what, there isn't a sweeter structure this side of the HOA. What do you mean by that, exactly? I just think she's a really remarkable ceiling, that's all. Besides, she's my boss, so I couldn't begin to comment on her outside of professional opinion. Oh, yep. Anything else I can help you with while you're here? Oh, bye-bye.
What else do you need? You have done so. Keep well.
It's you. So, in the spirit of you teaching me to make friends, let me give you some friendly advice of my own. If you keep going the way you are now, you're gonna have a bad time.
Holy fucking shit.
Sis!
Rachel, they made an Undertale rep. So take a picture. What the fuck?
Oh my! Oh my god! I wasn't looking at the screen, so I didn't see the eye thing.
It's choking.
They made it with her and not the mirror? Like, I was hoping they would make a despite everything it's still you reference, but no, we get Sam!
I do! I'm priceless! Now, who should we practice on?
Bathsheba looks around the room, scanning it in a thoughtful silence, until her gaze settles on the rubber ducky. She doesn't even bother to wait for your input, walking swiftly to the duck with her arms wide.
Oh! Rebby! Sheba! Sup, you dirty bitch?
Whoa!
You're too funny.
You don't get to call me that, shit mouth.
Now go easy, Rebby. They're trying to help. We're going around practicing my people skills.
Tough ducking shit without any actual people to practice on.
I know, right? Plus, I'm good at talking and making friends.
Yeah, sure. That's why I'm the only one you talk to.
No. You're the only one I talk to because you're the only one hilarious enough to keep my attention.
Not true. But also, everyone else hates your guts.
They do not! Oh, God! You absolute bitch!
Absolute bitch!
I question how you're functioning with such a tiny brain. But we can't get all our questions answered, can we?
Go easy, Rebby. They just want to help. Rebby and I are champion shit-talkers. I asked them once for gossip, and they just went down the line, destroying everyone in this house.
Including you, by the way.
Rebel points a wing at you.
Oh, I went in on you for a good 45 minutes.
Okay, what? Okay.
I didn't realize that was you back then. Oh my god.
So, you could be annoying before I meet you, Duckstain. It's Rich, by
Duck
the way.
stain.
You tell Sheba she's no good at social shit when your best friend and only Lay is your right ducking hand. You're so lonely you started chasing tail in your own house. Who the duck are you to teach anyone anything? Get stuffed, you miserable fucking meatbag! Only one that gets to dunk on Sheba is me, you dickbag. She doesn't need advice from a cuck like you anyway.
Oh my
Rebby.
god.
Sure. Whatever you say.
Piss off!
You can hear Bathsheba and Rebel's laughter echoing through the bathroom as you walk away. A win in only the most technical sense. But tomorrow's another day.
Jesus.
You see a slim, dainty gentleman in a well-tailored suit.
I hate
He's
that I have to
absorbed
do
in the
this.
ticking of a fancy pocket watch. But it's the feline ears on his head that most catch your attention. A tail sprouts from just above his backside, moving back and forth in time with the watch.
Tick, tick, tick. What? No, never mind. I don't want to know. Why have you come? I don't see interruption to meditations on the beauty of time on the schedule. Oh, how crass. Of course it isn't. But perhaps I shall have to pencil in "have day ruined by ruffian." Perhaps you do not know this, as so few are as attuned to time as I
I'm just now realizing Bryce
Punctuality
Papenbrook,
is of the
he
utmost
almost sounds like
importance.
Richard Horvitz. I know it's not, It's
So if you wish to speak
he
to
could
me,
be a good
you
Richard
must
Horvitz
make
replacement
an
if he was to die.
You mock my elocution. I speak with elegance, precision, timeliness. If you wish to make my acquaintance properly, you will return with an appointment. Sweet heavenly hours, I was so busy reprimanding you, I forgot to introduce myself. Not that you didn't deserve it for breaking from the schedule, but it is no excuse. Timothy Timepiece, at your service. Timeliness.
Let's just be thankful that he's not a "Don't hug me, I'm scared" reference.
We should all be obsessed with the beauty and perfection of time.
I love "Don't hug me, I'm scared." I don't think we as a society can go back to human Tony the
abide
Boss.
by the schedule, won't you? You mock my speech. Desist at once. What's the big deal? The big deal is that any deviations from the schedule will result in disaster. I shan't elaborate further. I will see you at noon sharp, and we can speak then. Do not be early. Do not be late, and do not try to see me at another time. If you do, catastrophe on timeliness. See you then, and not a moment before.
Yeah. I don't care about you that much. You've met Celia, the powerful, calm, collected mayor of the house. She seems concerned about her assistant Florence and asked you to check on her delicately, of course. You've met Timothy Timepiece, a slim, dainty gentleman with cat ears and a tail. He's obsessed with clocks and punctuality. Go figure. He'd like you to return at noon sharp, or else. Timothy is a cat-themed timepiece. He winds himself rather tightly, but his propriety is never in question. What cats have to do with clocks is beyond the scope of the data decks, but possibly by following his directions you'll be able to find out. He likes timeliness, precision, and schedules. Dislikes everything else in felines. Voiced by Bryce Pappenbrook. Last time you saw Bathsheba, a rebel came around and they talked a lot of shit. This might shed some light on why Bathsheba doesn't seem to have very many friends. You left having gotten the worst of it. You updated Mac's operating system. It's going to take a little while to complete. Come by later to interface with the new, sexy, upgraded Mac. After hanging out with Hoob last time, you went through some more things to help him let go from his bag. He needs a break after some emotionally exhausting experience and asked you to come back soon. Skylar?
Welcome! What can I do for you in my main menu?
I realize you, Skylar.
Oh! No. Well, just not yet. Yeah, pretty much. When Franklin least made me, it was in a sort of a mad, passionate rush of scientific fervor. There were unintended consequences, like realization, which is a good thing. Definitely a good thing, pretty much. But one of the issues with realizing an object is that each of us can only leave once our own little purposes
Is Elias
are
asleep?
complete. Some of us
I think so.
still have things to do before we go.
It's
I call it
5:44.
unfinished business. Thank you very much. It's trademarked. Each of us can't become a human if we have unfurnished business.
reasons we need to appear in this house. None of the others know why exactly this is, or what it might be that we need to do. Oh, but I'll always tell you when I see it, and forbid you from realizing that individual. As for me, well, I have the most unfurnished business out of anyone. I have to be here to help everyone else get realized.
Good night.
So, I gotta go last. Sorry to be the bearer of bad news, but if you want me realized, you have to get everyone else realized too.
Okay,
Wait,
so there's like, hang on. So there's a hate ending, a like ending, a love ending, and now there's a secret fourth ending, which is realizing them. So like, I guess that's interesting.
Does that mean that they all become human and live in the real world?
I think so, actually.
Keep realizing everyone you see, and eventually my unfurnished business will become furnished. Finished.
Interesting. Okay.
That is extremely interesting.
It's me, Tinfoil Hat. Are you there?
Where else am I gonna be?
Oh, good point. You really should get out more once this is over. Might improve your social skills.
Fuck you.
I'm still receiving data from the Deviators. Why haven't you brought Skylar to life and destroyed them? I realize all the objects are flirty and super hot, but as long as the Deviators exist, David will be hunting you. And you don't have a chance. He has a whole island just to practice hunting people. There's definitely no people hunting going on here, island. Thinks he's so clever, but I'm on to him. You can't realize her? Oh dear. This must be unfurnished business. Undoubtedly from too many reanimation gluons in the plasmonic nanogenerators. Oh, I was afraid of this. My calculations showed it was a possibility, but I didn't realize it was unavoidable. There'll be talk about reanimation gluons much later, I promise. All right, change of plans. If unfurnished business is inevitable, then you'll need to bring every object to life before you can realize Skylar and destroy the Deviators. Any questions?
I was 100, honestly. I wasn't expecting a dating sim to have, like, a conclusive ending where it's like, this is your goal. Your goal isn't just to date them. Your goal is to, like, fix them. Like make the... Just wasn't expecting that.
I'm so sorry, it'll have to wait. I'm illegally piggybacking off of my neighbor Howard's Wi-Fi.
Tinfoil Hat, there's something wrong with you.
He's got a black belt in Taekwondo, and he's a real big kid. Realize all the objects, so you can destroy the Deviators.
I guess if I realize the objects and they're real, then I guess I don't have to worry about them, like, well, what's the word? Like, I'll still get to see them. So I guess, you know, best of both worlds. Let's see Mac. Hi, Mac!
You're back. Sorry if I'm a little groggy. You just caught me right in the middle of rebooting. I don't know why, but rebooting always takes forever after a new OS update. Have you ever noticed that? And it's not just the rebooting that's arduous. The whole upgrade process always takes so much out of you. It's exhausting. Remember the last time you upgraded my operating system from Atlantic City to Newark? Yes, that's what I'm doing. That upgrade was supposed to make everything run much more efficiently. At least that's what the commercial promised. No one has ever regretted a move from Atlantic City to Newark, was the marketing tagline. I thought so too. But then, after the install, half of my applications wouldn't even open anymore, and the other half were crashing incessantly. That was a rough few months. Don't you agree? But I know from lurking in the Valdivian forums that they've comprehensively debugged this new update. So this time it's going to be different. Everything is going to be absolutely perfect. And in just a few more minutes, you'll finally get to meet the new, improved
I'm hungry.
Mac. My processors are all computing at an accelerated speed just thinking about it. And I love hearing your enthusiasm. Ooh, it's almost ready. Just a few more seconds. At least that's what the progress bar says. And we both know the progress bar never lies. By the way, have you given any thought to what you want to do together? You know, after you meet the new, upgraded me? Well, I was thinking we could visit some very naughty websites together.
Oh my
What
god.
the fuck?
Spend some time writing some documents. Replace some of that fanfic of yours with some steamy new stories. Of the NSFW variety, of course.
You're crazy! Oh, I'd love that actually.
Oh, I bet that you would. I bet that makes your processors positively overheat. Oh my gosh! It's done! It's finally installed!
Mac looks at you with vulnerability in their green eyes. They truly look like a new computer. They were beautiful before, but they truly shine now.
Well, what do you think of the new me? Be honest. Wow, you're right! You know, this upgrade really is something. I mean, I knew it'd be impressive, but this? This is really impressive, if you know what I mean. I don't blame you. It's incredible. Internally, I'm processing information so much faster and so much more efficiently. It's like my mind has achieved a level of enlightenment far beyond what I could even imagine previously. Here, ask me a question. Any question. I would love to answer that for you, but the knowledge would no doubt drive you to madness. Moving on to my appearance. Wow, this operating system is sleek, exquisite, and downright sexy. Let's be honest, this is a user interface that is just begging to be interfaced by as many users as possible. Am I right?
Oh my god. You saying you want to see other objects instead of me? Wait, what does that mean?
I'm so sorry. I certainly didn't mean to hurt your feelings. I was just thinking that maybe, in order to fully commit to each other, it'd be healthy for our ultimate emotional connection if we spent some time seeing others. Don't you agree?
I guess.
It's not that I don't want to be with you anymore. Nothing like that. Through the experience of being intimate with others, ultimately, I think we'd learn more about what we truly need in a partner. And armed with that insight, we could return to this relationship with the tools and experience necessary to ensure an optimal romantic outcome. Wonderful! I think this is an exceptional plan. We'll spend a little time apart, interfacing with other individuals, and then we'll reconvene back together. I think that experience will be extremely beneficial in determining our ultimate compatibility. And if nothing else, it'll give you some time to work on a new, more elevated fanfic of yours. Do we have a concordance?
Oh my god, the music almost sounds like the tabletop battle music from Splatoon 3.
You know, I can hear it. I hear it. Okay. Let's realizing thing. Let's go see someone that I've already finished a story of. Let's go see Johnny. Hello.
Darling, we love each other very, very much, right? Ever since I was a faucet, I thought the most important thing ever was to be a professional singer. But hearing you say this is possible sets my soul on fire. I give my hound dog Duke's left paw to see it. You got enough points in those peepers of yours to make it happen?
I don't! No! No, not yet. I don't have enough points.
I'll be here singing the blues.
Oh my god! So like, I gotta date more people before I can Okay.
You are back! Are you ready to begin the test of rhyming? Or are you willing to die alone? C'est parti! Okay, you have returned in time for the first test. This will be a baby game for babies, so little crapper can make sure you are not a little...
The way he says little crapper does make me laugh. I don't know why, it sounds funny in a French accent.
Babies have trouble filling their lines in the choices below. They only have so many words before they fill the box, eh? Ha! See?
Look how tiny your presence is. A rapper needs big presence. They need to shout. Luckily, Lil Crapper has an assistant for someone with a little baby voice like you. This is Ballcock.
Help! It's what now? Hello, hello, hello.
In his hands.
Is that what that thing is called in real life? Is that a ball cock? Maybe it is. I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know what that is.
You know, the part of the
I kind of
toilet
like
in the
his hair.
It is like a
It is clever.
That is the literal name of it. Look at Lil Crapper's mighty hand. Watch him stroke his own ball cock as he sings.
I do wonder if you can still, like, because I know Drydesdale in this save is your friend, so I wonder if you can still realize him even if it's he's your friend.
Tiny mouse. Ballcock has a big mouse and no out. He is ruthless. Together, you will show Lil Crapper that you can be a match for him.
This is going so fast.
Here is how the test goes. First, we pick a name to rhyme with. One syllable, easy. Lil Crapper, he picks for you Jacques.
Okay.
Lil Crapper will say
Who
the
the fuck
first
is
part of a
talking?
sentence. You will finish the sentence. The word you choose, she must rhyme. And she
Oh,
must
it's like
make
that
sense.
one Jackbox
Exactly.
game.
Yeah.
Yo, I know a lad and his name is... This is the part where you say Jacques.
Jack.
Jack.
Okay, good. You are not stupid. We go.
Hey, fuck you.
Remember, only the best can kick it with the Crapper. This is easy baby hours. Training pants stuff. You cannot keep up here? Pfft, you get out of his face. Wait again. Yo. I know a guy and his name is...
Jack.
Jack.
Never in front, always in the...
Back.
Back.
Keeps his stuff in a burlap
Sack.
sack.
He's all alone in a tiny
Shack.
Shack.
In a fight, he'll give you a...
He'll give you a smack.
Smack.
Woo! Okay.
Alright, that was
You have rhymed
really
one word
silly
with
and almost
4 other
stupid.
words. This is very impressive.
I don't like him, but the stupidness of the situation is endearing.
Yeah.
To a normal person? Unfortunately for you, Jean-Louis is not normal. He is above.
Yeah, you've made that very clear.
He is like a ghost because he is so amazing that only 40% of people believe that he even exists. You have succeeded at the bare minimum. But
Thanks.
you keep proving yourself at this rate. Maybe, just maybe, you can just barely keep up with Jean-Louis Pissoir, Lil Crapper himself. And maybe someone will want to date you. Hey, stop it! This is not like one
Stop
of your kissless loser video games where you pick the flirt words and my portrait starts to blush.
Your portrait blush.
This is real life, and in real life, the only way you can befriend the toilet is to prove yourself in a life or death rap battle. Almost anybody can do the basic rhymes for babies, but it is time for a real test. Meter and flow. For clarity, Lil Crapper is referring to lyrical flow, not the kind that sometimes requires a plumber to fix because you think you can flush any kind of paper down Jean-Louis. Toilet paper only. He does not want your wet wipes, Zosa for the garbage can. Pah! If you need something more to wipe the buns, anyway, this test will be checking if you understand flow.
Oh my god! Shut Josh!
Like Lil Crapper. Are you ready?
I wanna go see her!
You are not. There is much more to cover.
Ugh.
You look like you need a break. Jean-Louis understands this. He is familiar with small, refreshing breaks and not overstaying his welcome. Return again for more crapping.
No, cool rapping.
What a guy!
Whatever. What a fucking guy.
Hey there. So glad to see you again. after everything is all said and done, I've cleared out a few things. I feel more present, and I've got a bit of space now. Space for fun, space for work, space for curiosity. To be honest, I don't know if I feel that connection with you. I'm more open than I've ever been, but I don't think I'm open to love. At least, not with you. It's not personal. Maybe we can just be friends? Great. In that case, I hope you and I can spend time together forever. You taught me so much. Most of all, about how to make room for what really matters. I might be a vacuum, but I'm sure not empty inside anymore. Now, what do you say? Should we go catch a game? Now you're talking.
Can't lie. That was very sweet, actually. Where he's like, you know,
Up a few cans of oil together next time you're free.
he's like, I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't feel any romantic feelings for you, but I do really like you, and you make me feel good. And you know, I appreciate the hell out of that. Thank you, Hoover, for being so sweet to me. Actually. Last time you saw Skylar, she explained to you about unfurnished business. Some of the items need to have other storylines resolved before they can become realized. Skylar has the most unfurnished business of anyone. Keep realizing others until all the unfurnished business is, well, furnished. And I like that what I like about this the most is that it gives you reason to go back and talk to people that you've already, like, finished the storyline of. Like, it gives you reason to go back and see characters.
Yeah.
Max update was an astonishing success. They suggested the two of you spend some time interacting with others in order to achieve an optimal romantic outcome together. So I guess you're seeing other people then. You've earned Hoove's friendship. Aww.
Yo, how's it going?
I think the art for Braxton is done.
There's a little tidbit.
You think so? I want to see it.
You might be wondering how all this dating technology works. Yeah, I thought so. If you're ever curious, you can ask about my mysterious inner workings in the Chat with Me menu. What can I do for you in my main menu?
Here, I'll DM it to you before
Right
I
this way.
send it to other places.
What's on your mind? Oh, sure, SPECS. SPECS stands for smarts, poise, empathy, charm, and sass. These 5 qualities are measured on your personality using the SPECS menu. There's also a glossary button in the top right corner if you want more explanation on what each means. Anything else you'd like to know? They are. Or at the very least, you get something fun out of it. But don't worry, if you can't reach a certain SPECS dialogue choice, the worst thing that you could miss out on is a collectible. No love, friend, or hate endings are gated behind a SPECS check.
That's awesome, actually. That's awesome.
Any other SPECS questions? Great question! Each dateable object gives out 1 SPECS attribute when a relationship has been attained. I call this alignment.
Oh, cute. I like that jacket that has like the window kind of in it, the glass.
Yeah.
Super cute. I like that.
You can check a datable's alignment by looking at the SPECS badge in their Datadex page. The badge corresponds to which stat is given. If you're looking to grow to a certain SPECS build, this will really help guide you towards who you should prioritize. You know, for realization recipes. Any other specs questions? Anytime there's a first-time change in relationship between you and a dateable object, you will be rewarded with 5 specs points in one attribute. Think of it as you growing in experience dating a vast array of personalities, each with something to give you. But don't think you can just keep switching between relationship statuses on the same object over and over again to get a lot of points. Only the first time there's a change from neutral will there be any specs awarded. Any other specs questions? Anything else you wanted to know about features? Collectibles are delectable. Collectibles are the funny little images that appear as dateables talk to you. What are you curious about? They help illustrate what's going on around you, sometimes for fun, sometimes because the dateable gave you an item, or sometimes just for dramatic effect. Think of them as little progress trinkets. You can take a closer look at them in the data deck sorted by character. Any other collectibles questions? A lot. Each dateable has at least 3 to give out, but one has up to 33.
Why?
That's way too many. Any other collectibles questions?
I think I was
Well, of
originally
course,
also
there's an
gonna make
achievement
art
for
fight
thinking,
card,
man.
but I think I've
But
decided
honestly,
I'm not
I
gonna
don't
do
care very
that.
much if you find them all.
You don't want to make an art fight card?
They're just there to give a
'Cause
little
I'm
extra flavor
I'm
to
feeling a little
everything.
lazy,
I'm
and
here to help you forge new
I haven't had one
relationships.
before, and I don't got really anywhere to post it, and I already everyone already knows what my art fight is.
No,
So
unfortunately, that's not possible.
I'm just gonna leave
At
it
a
be.
minimum, it would take 3 whole playthroughs to find them all. Fortunately, New Game Plus tracks your collectible collecting progress.
This game has New Game Plus.
Oh,
I like that. Okay, I like that.
Any other collectibles questions?
I'm
Anything
gonna
else you wanted to know about
mute and
features?
deafen real quick, and then I'll be right back.
Yeah, go for it.
Good question.
Okay, with everything unmuted, I think with Braxton done, I'm going to go ahead and close off stream. As I was originally going to do an art fight card, but I don't want to do that now. If I do, it'll be in my own time. But blanked out for a sec. Shit. No. Okay. But thanks everyone who have joined, whether you stuck till the end or you came for a little bit, you lurked, you chatted, whatever. Every Twitch outro ever. I am going to try to do this more. I do have a better PC that I had previously. I have an actual PC that's off in its own little room. So I will be trying to stream games too. Like I said, I'll be doing the expertise Minecraft server eventually when we get that started. I'll probably do other little things that I just feel like doing, whatever I'm playing at the time. At some point, I really want to try to set up an Ace Attorney blind playthrough, because that's a game that I've been meaning to play for a while, and a lot of my friends are into it, and I'm going to set up, gonna have a bunch of my friends join and watch, and do an Ace Attorney blind playthrough. I've been doing Okami on Discord with my friends, and I might also do that here because Okami is my favorite video game of all time, and I will take any excuse to play it for the most part if I'm feeling it. I'm not gonna make a whole ton of promises because you just never know what my feelings, my vibes, and everything is going to be. But I will do my absolute best. Of course, there'll be more art. I might even do bracelet making streams because I make bracelets sometimes. Who knows? I like the idea of just chatting streams, discussion streams. Like, who knows? Who knows what's gonna happen? I do want to at some point bring back Power Rangers: The Missing Colors, because that was a lot of fun, and I didn't get very far, and I do want to continue that. But what I hope at some point is actually getting somewhat of a, maybe not a set schedule, especially with my work schedule fluctuating a lot. But I definitely want to every week at least have one Power Ranger The Missing Color stream and one expertise stream when that starts, and then the rest we'll see how it goes. Eventually, if I still keep this going, I want to try to get different alerts, personalize stuff more, maybe set up a better, consistent outro and intro. Is that who knows? But like we made some good progress, and maybe next week I'll be able to draw more. This took a little bit more out of me than I thought it was going to. Well, it's fine. It's fine. We're fine. You know, thanks to everyone who joined. Thanks to everyone who followed. I know we got like 2 new followers today. Yeah. Of course, are my friends, but still. I'm gonna follow all of my lovely friends that were in chat today. Wheeler was streaming, Chronically Ray, and Queen Orion. They are lovely people that make lovely content and lovely streams whenever they can and whenever they do. I'm not gonna try rating yet as much as I want to. Oh, can I even do it from here? I wonder. Yeah, nah, I'm not gonna try a stream raid this time, but that might be something that I start to try to do more because those are fun. Yeah, I hope everybody enjoyed, and I will go ahead and start heading off. To steal from Wheeler, goodbye, mwah, and goodbye, bangs.